Hello students, today we will read the poem Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. This poem was published in 1867, and in this poem, as I have told you earlier, this poem is written in the form of a lyric, and the poet shows his concern about the modern world and its values. So let's begin the poem. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full, the moon lies fair upon the straits. On the French coast, the light gleams and is gone. The cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay. The sea is calm tonight. Calm means peaceful, shant. The tide is full, the moon lies fair upon the straits. Straits means a narrow passage of water connecting two large water bodies or two seas. Here, this strait is English Channel, and Dover is the coast of England, and this is the narrowest part of English Channel. So gleams gleams means shine. The cliffs means rocks. Glimmering means shining faintly. Vast means large. Tranquil means calm and peaceful. Calm bay. Okay. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full. Poet is standing on the coast of the sea at the Dover, and he is looking at the sea. He says that the moon is shining in the sky, and the sea is very peaceful tonight, and the moon lies fair upon the straits, and the moon is shining brightly. Its light is falling over the whole strait of Dover. On the French coast, the light gleams and is gone. He says that the French coast is also shining dimly in the moonlight. As the moon has changed position in the sky, its light is not falling on the French coast at this time, is gone. The cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast, but the English coast and the calm waters of the sea is shining brightly. And this is a beautiful sight. He is enjoying out in the glimmering and vast in the tranquil bay, and the whole atmosphere is very peaceful and calm. The sea and the sea rocks are shining in the bright white moonlight, and the poet is enjoying this scene. Come to the window, sweet is the night air. Now he is enjoying this scene from the window of his room, and he asked his beloved to come to the window and look at this beautiful sight. Only from the long line of spray where the ebb meets the moon blanched sand, moon blanched sand means made white by moonlight. The sand on the coast is made white because of the moonlight. And the long line of spray, it refers to the small particles of water driven by the wind when the waves come on the shore. So he says to his beloved, he asked his beloved to come to the window and to enjoy this beautiful sight and the tranquil air, sweet air of the sight. Only from the long line of spray where the ebb meets the moon blanched sand. And he says that he wants his wife that she may enjoy the sight of long line of water drops which arises as the waves fall on the white moonlit coast. Listen, you hear the grating roar of pebbles which the waves suck back and fling. So he says to he asks her to hear the roar, the grating sounds of pebbles that are driven up and down and by the waves of the sea. He wants that she may also enjoy the sweet air blowing in the night. So he says, you hear the grating roar of pebbles which the waves suck back and fling. The sea is not calm right now. Grating roar means harsh sounds, harsh noise. पेबल्स मीन्स स्मॉल स्टोन्स, जो छोटे छोटे पत्थर समुद्र में पाए जाते हैं जो लहरों के साथ किनारे पर आते हैं. सो दीज आर स्मॉल स्टोन्स आर कॉल्ड पेबल्स. फ्लिंग मीन्स थ्रो, स्ट्रेंट. Waves suck back and fling at their return up the high strand. Strand means shore, मतलब किनारा. Begin and cease and then again begin with tremulous cadence, slow and bring the eternal note of sadness in. Tremulous means trembling. Cadence, cadence, cadence means tone. So here the poet is talking about the nature of the sea or the activities of the sea at that time of night when he was standing at the window of his room near the Dover beach. He asked his wife to come and enjoy the white moonlight that is falling on the coast of the Dover, at that bank of the Dover, and it is making the whole scene very beautiful. But the poet says that everything is beautiful, the atmosphere, the air, everything is very calm and tranquil and peaceful, but the sea is now not calm. Listen, you hear the grating roar of pebbles. It is continuously making noise with the help of its waves and with the pebbles or the small stones that are found in the water of the ocean, which the waves suck back and fling. These pebbles are sucked by the waves. It means drawn into the sea and then they fling them back on the shore of the Dover, and like this they are making a kind of harsh noise on the shore. At their return up the high strand begin and cease and then again begin. So the wave rise and fall on the coast and then they return. When they rise, they throw the pebbles on the shore. When they return, the water pass over the pebbles. This ebb and flow of the waves is creating a kind of trembling musical sound with tremulous cadence, slow and bring the eternal note of sadness in. It inspires a sad thought about the world in the mind of the poet. The poet asks his beloved to listen to the roaring sound of the waves attentively. So the sounds of the waves tells the ebb and flow of human misery. Just as the waves rise and fall in the sea, in the same way there are many ups and downs in the human life. The poet just want to say this in these lines. So first he is describing the calm and beautiful atmosphere of the Dover beach. Then he comes to the sea and he describes the activities of the waves, the sea water on the coast of the Dover, and he tells us that how the waves bring them bring the pebbles inside the sea, and then again when they come with the more power they throw back them on the coast, and in this way those waves and pebbles are creating a harsh noise, harsh music on the beach of the Dover, and this music reminds the poet of human life or human sadness. The sea is representative of human life, and the ebbs and flow of the sea waves is indicative of ups and downs in the life of a human being. So we can understand this like it in Hindi that जो पोएट हैं मैथ्यू अर्नोल्ड, वो डोवर बीच के पास अपनी पत्नी के साथ आए हुए हैं, एंड वो अपनी कमरे की खिड़की से समुद्र का खूबसूरत नज़ारा वो देख रहे हैं कि कैसे चाँद की रोशनी में पूरा बीच नहाया हुआ है और बहुत अच्छा सुंदर दिख रहा है। जो समुद्र की रेत है किनारे की, वो मून लाइट के कारण बिल्कुल सफ़ेद नज़र आ रही है, और एवरीथिंग वाज लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। बिल्कुल पीस है, रात का समय है, इसलिए बिल्कुल शांति छाई हुई है चारों तरफ। लेकिन फिर वो कहते हैं कि एटमॉस्फेयर बिल्कुल शांत है, लेकिन जो समुद्र है वो बिल्कुल शांत नहीं है, क्योंकि उसमें लगातार लहरें उठ रही हैं। लहरें उठती हैं, किनारे पर आती हैं और फिर दोबारा जाती हैं, और अपने साथ पत्थरों को लेकर आती हैं और फिर से लेकर जाती हैं। इस तरह से वो एक हार्श साउंड क्रिएट कर रही हैं, जो कि जीवन में दुख का परिचायक हैं या दुख की रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं। आगे की पोएम हम अगले वीडियो में